YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in Total War Rome 2 on the Carthage DEI campaign. I'm going to say this every episode because it seems like someone continues to make the comment every episode. And that's okay, I'm not asking you to make fun of that person. I just know that we got some diehard Himyar fans out there. And just keep being patient. That one's delayed. It's not going to be gone forever. Just hang on. It's coming back. There's a reason why I'm not recording it right now. It will become quite clear soon enough. You will see. Some of you in the comments, well, no, I can't make any comments. Anyway, you'll see. Just be patient. Just be patient. It's not a... Okay, I'm not going to make up some terrible song and then sing it off key to make you any madder. All right, let's keep going. We need to keep up the work here. Let's see, it is winter time. We attacked Nabatea, but we're back here. This army is in pretty darn good shape. I wonder if the Nabateans... Yeah, they have that other army sitting here ready. It's fortified, though. I'm going to leave this army here in the field and see if these guys will attack me. All I can see is some Arabian spears and Arabian slingers. If they attack me, that's going to leave this settlement wide open, though it will have a pretty sizable garrison like most settlements do in this mod, so you know we won't necessarily be able to just steamroll right through it. What is the grain pits? I guess I noticed that before. I don't know if this is accurate for this. No, probably not. Grain storage increases. Time region can support foraging armies. Granary establish supply lines to adjacent foreign regions. Interesting. Huh. Let's throw one in here. Adjacent foreign regions. I wonder if it means regions or settlements or... Yeah, I don't know what all it means. We have some armies that are kind of stranded out with some attrition up in Germania. It's going to be interesting to see how that turns out. Could be bad. We'll have to take a look at it later on. Campaign movement range. I don't know, that increases my upkeep cost by a little bit too, which kind of stinks. It does it with all of them. Pretty much. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Let's go ahead and end the turn. I don't think there's anything else I can do on this one. We're definitely going to take some attrition with certain armies. Will not be good. I have some judges or governors or whatever you want to call them in this that I can probably move up. Pontus continues to sue for peace. I'm not going to give it to him. I've got armies to hold them off at Jerusalem.
I offer peace as I would throw a rope to a drowning man.
I'm not going to accept your peace offer, but I will potentially make a counteroffer. If you become a client state, I will give you the peace treaty. Other than that, no. You can come fight me, Sparta. Come prove your mettle. I thought this is Sparta. Ooh, the Gaiatuli in their alliance with me. Interesting. Nabatea is going to attack me, and they're going to bring up an extra army to help do so. Don't know if that will be enough for them to pull this off. Yeah, they just have a ton of Arabian spearmen, and I got a feeling those guys are not going to fare so well against my Carthaginian infantry. Especially not with my guys with upgraded weapons, shields, chevrons, elephant pelt to support. I mean, we got the works in this army. My guys are well supported. Yeah, we're going to need to raise a small army and take care of the Gaiatuli. The upkeep cost loss is going to stink because I don't really want to pay for another army, but I don't have anything anywhere now. I wonder if they have a port city. Well, no, we'll probably need an army. We can just pack it full of mercenaries or something and go down and take out the Gaiatuli and be done with it. Okay, let's get deployed. It says I'm going to get reinforcements from my, well, from the city nearby, which is fine. Let's get all these units. Kind of spread them out in a nice line. Let's Let's use my peltas to support the pikes here in the center. Elephants. I'm gonna once again use the Scutari to support my pikes. Seems like a good place for them, just in case my pikes start to get outflanked. It gives me an opportunity. Okay, I don't know what in the world just happened. Just stop. That was the screwiest. Oh my gosh. Just... good grief. What was that? Okay. No idea what happened there. That was the weirdest move order I have ever seen executed. Like, all my guys were going to cross over their paths. That was like something from Empire Total War.
The enemy's hidden units.
They used to do that kind of stupid crap all the time. Okay, let's see what we're up against. The Camel Archers are firing, but I'm going to be able to bring my Peltast up and put some shots down. Let's make sure my pikemen are in phalanx. I want to get all those guys. Okay, the enemy's falling back from me, so I'm going to push. Yes, I want all of you to push, actually, believe it or not. I don't need any of my reinforcements. There's no point in waiting on them to get up here anyway. Okay, I'm gonna take up position here. Let's move these Peltast up. Oh, the Nabateans are all of a sudden turning around. Let's see if we can hammer this unit of slingers real quick. Let's fall back, get our pikes in position. This is actually pretty important for us to get repositioned quickly because being outflanked on this game is really quite poor. Yeah, get back. Get back. Okay. Alright, looks like we've properly fallen back. Our pikes should be able to go pike down in a second. And we'll be safe. So the Nabateans kind of doubled back on me all of a sudden. And almost caught me in a... Ooh, I just got outflanked over here. We need support quick. Okay, we got the Scutari. Let's kind of move them up. And let's see if we can hit those Camel Archers. I'm gonna... Well, I meant to inspire the guys up front, but it didn't work. Okay, let's countercharge here. Kind of got those guys. Let's attack. Push up a little. Okay, we need to support. Let's go ahead. Okay, I'm going to kind of pull away here. Go ahead and charge those eastern levies there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, my Peltast kind of pushed back some guys in the center. We are just getting peppered over here and destroyed, as are my cavalry, I believe. Let's just get back to safety over here. There's a ton of skirmishers, and they have hammered this Carthaginian cav. Just run, get back. Let's fall back from those skirmishers and get a new cav force ready to go after them. Got my cav free over here. Those Camel Archers are being quite a nuisance. I'm actually going to go pin them up against the red line and get rid of them. We need to attack those Arabian spears, and the pile of skirmishers over here is actually really getting on my nerves. What the heck's up with these Arabian spearmen?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I think they're all archers.
Our general is under attack.
They might be combination archer. No, there's just a spear unit back here. No, they're archers. They're like a combination archer spear unit, so charging my cavalry here, probably not the best plan, actually. But I don't know that I have a lot of choice at the moment. We gotta get rid of these guys. Let's attack the Nabatean center with my elephants. Kind of losing guys out here. This is not really the best engagement for my cavalry. But we gotta get these guys out of here. Fortunately, I've got some infantry breaking through, and I have some more coming in support. My elephants just got into the back of these guys. Kind of gotten into this mess over here. We can break through those Arabian spears. Let's get these guys out. Yeah, these archer spear combo units over here, they're not strong enough to withstand a lot of prolonged cav fight. They're doing better than archers would, but they're also not just slaughtering my cavalry. So their attack must not be real high, even though they hold a spear. But I mean, still, it makes this army a little bit harder to shake up than a typical opponent that I'm facing. That's an Arabian camel archer that's being a nuisance. I'm going to see if we can catch it with a couple units of our cav. Here in the center, my elephants are taking damage because these units are just sitting back shooting me. But let's do something about it. I've got these cavalry free now. Let's move around and get some of these skirmishers. Let's see if we can get up the hill and pin these camel archers in between two units. I'm gonna get these Arabian slingers. I'm gonna get into the back of these nobles. What are these? Sabaean nobles? Yeah, look at them, just sitting there shooting their bows everywhere. Okay, my camels have gotten free from combat once again. Let's bring them over here. Wow, there's just so many bow units everywhere. It's kind of cool. All these combination units that I'm having to... How did those camel archers get on the outside of these two units? I find that hard to believe. So this Nabatean army was a pretty big nuisance. We're gonna get the Arabian spearmen. My general hit these Judean nobles. My general, though, is taking a beating. Hopefully we can save him here. Let's get him away from my elephants. I'm worried that they're gonna kill him. Kind of getting attacked in the rear penalty now, and I'm losing men to my own elephants. That's crap. Dang it! Don't kill my general. Oh, just please let my general get away alive. That's all I'm asking here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
But putting my general near berserking elephants was probably not my proudest moment. Okay, looks like we've driven the Nabateans off. That was that was an interesting battle. Lots of weird units there that I'm not used to seeing. I think I underestimated their army to begin with because I just figured it was their normal units that were just going to get pummeled by my infantry, but then I realized they're all sitting back shooting at me, and they had killed a substantial portion of some of my infantry, and actually killed quite a few of my cav in one of the units too. But it doesn't look like they did all that well versus my cavalry in prolonged combat because I have pretty heavy melee cav. Those might be pretty good against lighter cav units though. That's what it seemed like to me. And obviously they're probably faster than standard infantry, so if the AI had kind of skirmished with them a little more, it could have been a dangerous army to come up against. So it's definitely an interesting combination of units there. The makers of this mod putting some dual-purpose units there. I like that. So I don't know if the Kidri are coming in here for scraps against the Nabateans, or if they are planning on attacking me. So that'll be interesting too, another potential faction that we would encounter. We're low on regional supplies here. If we turn that into a grain pit, it ought to help fix it. Let's do this tariff boosting, or actually we need an Odeon. And let's do Shrine to Baal Haman. Okay, so we have all kinds of forces up here that are taking attrition due to the difficult seasons that we experienced. We need to just kind of get some of these guys into a safe spot. Might go ahead and Let's just see what we can do. We had a couple armies that were kind of stranded out in the elements. This one did not take any attrition yet. But it looks like they have a disease. No, they're out of supplies. That's what it is. So they got behind enemy lines without supplies. I can't quite reach Rugion in this turn. So I'm going to start taking attrition. But I can't get back to my own lands either because I've crossed a river. So this is going to end up being a pretty interesting position. We're just going to have to push Rugion. I don't know what else to do. This army is going to take some mad attrition. We'll see what happens on the next turn. And this fleet can go ahead and start sailing around the Horn here. Let's see. So we have 8 turns of supplies there. Okay. We've solidified our position here at Apollonia. We've taken Epidamnos. We are not at war. Or, yeah, we are at war with the Lugii. So we're going to have to watch out for them. We've taken Segestica, Yadar, and Delimineum. We are not at war with the Getai, but they were not interested in any sort of alliances with the likes of me, apparently. Let's go ahead and head down to there. Am I missing any armies? No, I'm just doing some scouting there. That army's on the way in. This army's on the way down there. Got my navies moving. Middle East. So in the Middle East, we're in pretty good shape. Though, really curious to see what the Kidri are up to here. They don't like me, that's for sure. They're a bit hostile.
Do not try my patience with a dull tongue.
Oh, so many threats. Yeah, they're not interested in the non-aggression pact either. If they want to get too fresh with me, I'll just run this other army at them. How far can this army move? I don't know if they can technically attack this or not. Let's leave them where they're at, just in case. And let's let this army do the attacking. It's kind of still retraining, though. Let's just kind of wait a turn here, play it safe, just to make sure we don't get in over our head. The guy at Thule, that is a bit of a concern for me. Because these guys ended an alliance with me. Are they still trading with me? They are. They just don't like me. And they're probably going to quit trading with me soon, too. So what I'm going to do is just raise a general here. Hananid, Meganid, we'll just go other dynasty, raise an army. And we'll put him in a Sacred Band Cav unit. And if I have to, I'll raise up a little mercenary army here. Though at the moment, I think I'm pretty safe. We need to get more income, that's for sure. My income has been quite a bit lower for a while. It's actually not bad income right there. I'm going to leave that. Oh, let's just try and think if there's any easy go-gets for income. I mean, I doubt this is doing much back there, so we could just turn it into a building that gives me a little something else, maybe. Let's do that. Anything else we can do for easy income boosting? Wait, I think I had another one of those hospital buildings somewhere. No. This one's +1 to Empire maintenance. It is kind of neat building. But, I don't know. We'll just leave it alone. We're doing alright-ish for money. It's not good. Could be better, but it's mainly just because we attack everybody. That's pretty much the long and short of that. Let's go ahead and end another turn here and just see what happens. That way we have more movement points. Maybe we can attack from stronger positions. We've given the Nabatea 2 beatdowns. If the Kidri want to attack me, I should be able to beat them. Now, had they coordinated their attack, that might have been a different story. Arsacid Empire? Is that the Parthians? Looked like it. I just almost don't have as many armies as I'd like up there. Okay, so here comes Athens. They're going to roll up with a stack and a half here. See if they've got anything good. They do have pike units. Logades swordsmen, shield bearers. Most of their units, though, nothing special through here, though they do have a couple of good units. Yeah, I mean, just a couple of decent units here. I'm gonna get quite a few reinforcements here. It doesn't let me sally forth from here either, which is unfortunate, because I'd rather fight this on the open battlefield. Go ahead and fight, though. Athens doesn't have a prayer of breaking my forces here, at least I don't think so. Their pikes will get destroyed by my crossbows. And then my infantry should make short work of most of theirs. Now, their upper level hoplites will probably be pretty tough. Seems like hoplites in this game are pretty tough as a general rule. But my infantry in this army is quite good. I've got 8 Apulian heavy infantry supported by 2 Sacred Band. So we've got 10 very solid infantry units. Then I have very solid cavalry support here too, with 2 Sacred Band, 2 Carthaginian Cav, and a bodyguard. The bodyguard's a pretty heavy cavalry unit. There we go. Loading screen took a long time. And I've got a lot of these garrison units as well. I'm gonna actually just see if we can come out here and just fight the AI. That would be preferable for me. Let's get... I want all these crap units down here on the bottom row. There we go. So now I got all these junk units. We'll just kind of use them to protect the flank. Yeah, let's get crossbows. Put my general here to support the main line. Let's put some Sacred Band over here. And let's get... Sacred Band Cav, elephants. Okay, let's make this happen. Gonna get out here and assault the enemy. We'll use these little building clusters to protect our men.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
And let's take... move all those units up that way. Okay, my crossbows have opened fire already on some Skirtai swords, which my guys are making pretty short work of. Yeah, they've already completely destroyed that unit. I'm gonna go off fire at will here and pick my targets. I'm gonna go ahead and start targeting Greek archers. Skirtai swords are not gonna actually get engaged with me. There's some thorax pikes here actually. We need to soften them up. Okay. Shield bearers, let's fall back here. mercenary Greek veteran hoplites. Let's get on the flanks of these pikemen. So I'm going to open up right here and essentially just give my crossbows a shot into the flank of these thorax pikes. And over here, my Apulian heavy infantry is managing itself in this battle quite well. I am getting hit by Greek archers, so I'm going to get over here and take care of business. Let's kind of move up this reinforcement. Okay, the Greek skirmishers are compromised by my cavalry at this point, and I can now shoot this pikeman down with my crossbows from the flank. I'm going to attack it with my Apulian heavy infantry, and then I'm just going to murder it from the flank with my crossbows. It's already wavering. And we can go ahead and outflank these hoplites. So I'm going to start doing that while we continue to tear out the Greek archers. Okay, the pikemen are already gone. So we can go ahead and get around those hoplites. So these hoplites now completely outflanked. Those are shield bearers too, so those are a substantial infantry threat. We can outflank those Peloponnesian hoplites and the general here, which is again a high tier hoplite unit. Let's turn off fire at will on some of these jav units. Okay, so the enemy reinforcements are coming in from kind of across the map over here. This was the half stack of Athenians. They brought it in first. Don't really know that that was a particularly good idea. Yeah, so we've routed all the Athenian skirmishers. They do have some Thureos cavalry coming back. And they've got some mercenary Rhodian slingers here that we're in the process of wiping out. Alright, so the enemy general routes over here. And this shield bearer unit is getting beaten decisively. This one over here routed. So the Apulian infantry definitely doing its job well. And this Greek veteran hoplite mercenary is going to rout. Definitely a cool looking unit, but they're going to be overmatched, surrounded by Apulian heavy infantry. Let's see. Go ahead and pull up all our guys. The Athenian reinforcements are just going to run for the town center. That's fine. I'll use my crossbows to draw them out. I'm just going to murder their forces here. They are fighting quite valiantly, though. I'm going to go out of formation attack with a couple of these units in order to kind of really close all over their flank. Throw everything we got into these fights. Yeah, that immediately got their morale even more jacked up. There we go. Now we have those units all wrapped up. Try and get you all some more close-ups. The UI gets huge when you have these big battles. I'm going to go ahead and start targeting these Thureos spears. Kind of work them down a little bit. I've got all these garrison units that I'll put here just as a nuisance holding force. Got more. I want my Sacred Band to see some combat here. My Apulian heavies knocked out all this Greek infantry. This shield bearer is a beast. Now it is surrounded and still holding out, even in DEI. Even with the army losses. I don't know if all of you appreciate how beastly this is for a unit in DEI to hold out while completely surrounded and losing. That is an impressive unit. Okay, the Thureos spears taking some pretty heavy damage from my crossbows. I'm going to let them continue to fire. There's a Thorax Pike unit that came back from routing, and we should be able to rear charge it here. So I've got a Sacred Band cavalry coming in on it. Thing is, though, if it doesn't insta-route, Might get some kills versus my cavalry. I don't think it will. Nope, there it goes. Alright, so we got it off the battlefield. Okay, took some of their Thureos spears. Agrionian cell swords. What's coming our way over here? That's an enemy general right here. Or no, that's just a little goddess swordsman unit. Is it the general? I can't tell. Anyway, they're about to be dead because I've got my crossbows targeted on them. It's just a capture point in the town center too. The AI though is very single-minded about capturing it, which is unfortunate because it's not a victory point, it's just a capture point. At least I hope it's not a victory point. Nope, just a capture point. Those swordsmen are getting destroyed. More shield bearers incoming, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on those guys. Again, my throwaway units doing their job here.
The men are wavering.
Got to get my crossbows to safety and my general. I need a couple of Apulian heavy infantry to come help over here. Got some mercenary Agrionian cell swords coming. Let's see, I've got some ships out to sea, but I certainly don't need them. Pull my general back just a little bit. I'm gonna attack those mercenary Agrionian cell swords. I got these Libyan local javelins. We'll use them to come out here on the flank. Lots of enemy units coming in. Lots of peltist. Lots of peltist. The Agrionian cell swords are getting beasted up pretty badly by my Apulians. I say Agrionian cell swords, but they're definitely axes. That's cool though. Yeah, they're lasting longer than I would have expected here, outnumbered. The enemy is trying to break through me over here, and they are. They've got another shield bearer unit inbound on me, and that's a bit of a dangerous unit. Look at him! The AI just outflanked me! How precious. Okay, there's a lot of enemy skirmishers lining up on my flank over here. There's a skirmisher cav as well. I think we just caught it though. Yeah, so I'm going to catch the skirmisher cav, and then I'm going to go get rid of some of these skirmishers. And we'll use my sacred band. I'm actually going to see if I can... Oh, they're targeting my sacred band. You crotchwads, get off me. It's actually rather effective. Killed a bunch of my sacred band. Yeah, I'm gonna send my cavalry out here and go on a little hunt and destroy. I'm gonna chase these guys off my sacred band too. I'm gonna attack here, and then I'm gonna bring one of these units into the back of this shield bearer.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Okay, we're about to beat the mercenary Agrionian cell swords. Yeah, and then my cavalry blob over here. There is quite a bit of lag. I do apologize for that. Let's go after these guys. Let's get my cavalry blob on the move again. Except I'm going to unblob it this time, and we're going to kill a ton of Greek skirmishers back here. So you all get the Rhodian slingers, you all get this. You the next unit, and you the final unit. So now my cavalry is going to go in beast mode.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shame.
Got guys coming around here. Let's take these. Wow, my sacred band are getting hammered by enemy peltist and slingers. This unit is down to 99 men. We're just going to have to run it away at this point. What the heck's shooting at this Rhodian? I thought I put an attack order on those Rhodians. I did. I got intercepted by Agrionian peltist. Okay, get out of this blob. We're gonna go take down those Rhodian slingers. Those guys are getting way too many kills for me to be happy about. Now we're going to completely surround the Greeks here.
Our men flee the field of battle.
I'm going to surround this Nabatea unit. This shield bearer is really tanking out some damage over here. Those Thurio swordsmen, though, will give way here in a moment. Let's bring this guy over. Get the Rhodians. So those Rhodian slingers did a pretty marvelous job, but now they're going to get destroyed. Being chased by Sacred Band Cav. Now, what's firing at my Sacred Band Cav now? They've got Greek archers back here as well. What the heck? They're just peltists. Beat them. Let's get all these guys in here. I'm gonna go after these Thurios hoplites. Apparently the enemy general got back here somehow. I'm not really sure how that happened, because I haven't been paying attention. Just kill the dang peltist already. I don't understand how the peltists are lasting so long and allowing those archers to just sit there and destroy my cavalry. Were they some kind of heavy peltist maybe? Am I missing something? Well, they do look like a heavier peltist. Maybe that's what it is. They've got decent armor and shield. We're going to get through to those archers, though, and I'm going to teach these guys a lesson. Just pull through. We're not taking any more crap off these archers. Yeah, you better run. Those archers got a ton of kills on my cavalry. The peltists really weren't doing anything. Okay, all these units are dying. My Sacred Band are after the Thurios hoplites. And now all my Apulians are going to close up on the shield bearer. And that's what it's going to take, honestly. These shield bearers, they have been very, very durable units. If I can get a hold of some, I will definitely take them. Yeah, I don't mind watching you archers and Rhodian slingers and everything else die. This pleases me a great deal. So, pretty big army of Athens here. Not my best army control, but whenever they turn into big armies like this, I don't do well. And you can see you always get a crappy charge when you're chasing these units because the cavalry is rather slow. But yeah, it looks like we're properly hunting down all these archers at this point. So those guys can dream on. And that means that these guys just have some pikes and other stuff sitting around on the town center that's about to get a visit from my crossbows. And we'll see how long they want to camp on my town center. The shield bearer rout, it did. That was a big infantry fight, and the Athenian infantry was better than a lot of the infantry that I've faced from other factions, which was kind of fun. I do have elephants as well. Haven't particularly needed them this time, but let's see. So there's this Logades unit, or no, I don't know what the heck this is. Looks like some kind of cool phalanx unit. Golly, the lag in these battles. There's something like the vegetation's going crazy or something. I wonder if it's the vegetation alpha or something. Let's do the graphics and advanced options. No, I've got the vegetation alpha off. I don't know, just acting funny. Resume battle. Haven't seen it do that before. And you may fire at will, my crossbow friends. Find and destroy your enemy. So let's watch these Greeks get rained on by crossbow bolts. Ought to be a beautiful sight. These swordsmen here are going to be the first to take it, as the town center is going to get splattered with the blood of Athenians. I think they may have just routed, I can't tell, but yeah, it's not going to take long for these units to get... Look at the size of that crossbow bolt, holy cow! It definitely looks like ballista bolts. Looks like getting hit by a 10-pound arrow or something. This is awesome. Well, not for them, but it is for me. Hope you all are enjoying that footage. So we've scattered the remnants of the Athenian forces with their crossbows. That's going to be the end of the battle. So Athens loses about 3,700 men. So far, the Greek counterattacks have failed. It is fun to fight against these units, though. They have some cool units. Those shield bearers were awesome. Would love to get a hold of some of those. Didn't really get a ton of action for my Sacred Band yet, unfortunately. But my Apulian infantry is picking up chevrons fairly quick. Yeah, I dare say that until the Athenians come with something that can handle my crossbows, they are most likely going to die and die and die. Anyway, that's going to be all the time I have for this episode. We'll see if anything else happens. The Nabateans want a peace treaty, but I'm not paying you for it, no. I think your land is rather ripe for the taking, to be quite honest. Trapezos wants a peace treaty.
Now is the chance to end the struggle. Take it or suffer more.
I don't know that my people are wounded. How about I make you a counteroffer? I'll give you a peace treaty, but you make a trade agreement with me. Yeah, well, your life must not be worth a whole lot to you if that's all I ask in return. Armed escorts. Military tradition, low regional supplies. Okay. We need to get these guys in and get them recuperated. I'm working on a grain pit, which ought to help with supplies. It's probably low regional supplies, but just because maybe because of the food or something. That could be it. I don't know. These guys took some attrition because they didn't have supplies. But now we can hit Rugion. What? Well, we're gonna have to fight this because it's saying that the Suebi have a massive advantage on me. I'm gonna go ahead and encircle this. I will see you all in the next episode. HeirofCarthage signing out for now.